free guitar plugin. That's right. Amped Roots just got a 2.0 update. The best free guitar plugin in the world just got a whole lot better. Let's check it out. How is that a free guitar tone? Just to demonstrate, this is what your guitar sounds when you plug it into your computer. And now, if you want to use our completely free Amped Roots 5034 amp sim, this is the sound you get. Okay, go get it now. I might as well stop the video here. But let's just go through all the cool changes that just came in to Amped Roots 2.0. Now, as you can probably see, we have a completely reworked UI, which is the new standard for our Warna amp modeling engine. So we have a fully scalable UI, so it'll fit any screen that you have. You also have a tuner. So you can tune your guitar. This is a very precise and reliable tuner, so it is demanding for your guitar to get it in tune. We have the new updated pedal board where you have all these amazing studio quality effects. We have a 3D cabinet section with 3 cabinets to choose from and 4 mics for each of those, and you can move the mics side to center. You can angle the mics with your mouse wheel, and you can even pull the mics back by just pulling it down or up to push it back in. And then you can blend 2 microphones with the mix control here to fit each other. Now you also have MIDI support, so you can actually use a MIDI pedal. Now if you're completely new to Amped Roots was our very first amp sim release with our very good friend Ryan Fluff Bruce. And these are 4 of his favorite amplifiers of that time, 2 years ago. I'm sure his tastes have varied a little bit, but you essentially have 4 amp sims to choose from, but the free one is this 5034. Now, if you want any of these other amplifiers included, you'll have to get a license. And what you get is the Mega Fluff, which is pretty obvious what it's based on. You get a Freeman Fluff, which is once again somewhat obvious what it's based on. And then you have the 5151. Now, the main thing that I want to get across here is that this Amped Roots 2.0 is running on our latest Warna amp simulation engine, while what you had 2 years ago was our very first amp simulation engine that we ever created. So this is way, way, way higher quality than what we had before. A little bit more CPU intensive, but nothing too much, nothing too crazy. It just sounds exactly like real tube amps. It doesn't have any digital artifacts. It's very, very, very difficult to tell them apart from the real life counterparts. Okay, so just to demonstrate the 5034 Fluff amp sim that we have in here, this is all the knobs at noon, so I haven't touched anything. This is the pedal board, everything is disabled, and this is the cabinet section where I'm blending an M25 Freeman cab and the Mega Oversize cabinet with a 57 and a 160 on the M25. All the knobs are at noon, and this is the sound you get. Very realistic. So even if you don't do anything, that is the tone you get. This is the sound that it starts up with. Now, obviously the EQ section works, the gain knob works, but all of these amplifiers are high gain amplifiers. So maybe the cleanest tone you can get is out of the Freeman, but even with this free 5034 amp sim, you're gonna get this. So you can kind of get a crunch tone going with this amp sim as well, but it's designed for higher gain. So we have a preset called Gentle Core, which is definitely leaning heavy to the drive section, making the amplifier even tighter, and then using the noise gate to make it noiseless, essentially. So this is the sound you get. So as you can hear, it's even tighter and there's no noise, and it's very mix ready, very punchy in your face, and has so much gain that you can essentially play leads and it's still super clean. Now let me demonstrate some other effects that we have here. One that everyone needs is the horror rotary effects. Sounds amazing. So you can come up with these unique and crazy guitar tones with the chorus that is very versatile. You can go all the way to sort of phaser effects, or you can turn it into a horror effect as you heard right here. And then we have kind of an analog delay system here, so you can get this very kind of authentic kind of vintage delay tone going. Now Fluff himself, the king, the beard god, made presets for each of these amp sims as well. So you can try his sounds, what kind of presets he'd be using for his songs, and you can sound just like the Fluff man himself. Now, if you are a previous user of Roots, you will get all these amp sims for free, obviously. If you don't have a license, you can purchase one to get 3 more amplifiers in addition to the 5034 Fluff. So you get the 5150, Freeman and Mega. So let's just quickly go through some sounds that we have here. So this is sort of a boosted Mega sound. Let's have a listen. Such an awesome sound. Now, if you want to get more of a crunchy British sound, there's a Freeman Fluff. Freeman Fluff. That's the one. And then there's no boost needed. Sort of a preset in here. So this is full gain on the Freeman. And also, if you want, with the Freeman Fluff, I think you can get a very convincing British plexi type sound going. So this is what it sounds like. And then obviously moving on to the 5151, let's just jump to the 5151 core sound. And this is what you can expect from FLUFF'S 5151 amplifier. So you get the idea. That's the most aggressive guitar tone essentially you can probably get out of any tube amplifier in the world. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'm sure I forgot to say something about the plugin. The main thing you need to know is that the first amplifier, the 5034, is completely free forever. It's most likely better than whatever you're using right now. Okay, if you're using another amps plugin, then maybe it's better than this one. Anyways, if you get a license, you get 3 more amplifiers. But even with this free amp sim, you get so much. You get the cabinet section with 3D functionality, you get the pedal board, you get MIDI functionality, you can use this with a MIDI pedal, you get a tuner that's precise, it's got it all, and it's free. So just go get it. Free. Bye. I've been Mikko, and see you later, you little bastards.